Tatum out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Walker in at the 1 spot. Passes it to Tice. Pass to Walker. 5 to shoot. And it's blocked by Ibaka. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Here is Lowry. Of course, we know these teams have great perimeter play, and they rely on it a lot.
It feels as though, Kevin, the current rules in today's game favor ball handling. They favor shooting ability. They want high-scoring games with an ability to go unimpeded to the basket. And what it translates to me, it translates to pretty free-flowing basketball. You've seen the game evolve over the years, Kevin. What's your take on it?
I love the way that we see guys with great handles that can shoot and penetrate. I love the bigs outside. I got to tell you, Doris, there's nothing about the game I don't like right now.
I'm right there with you.
Ibaka right side. Over Tice. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the move back to his more natural 5 position has rejuvenated Serge Ibaka. More room to operate offensively, and defensively he can stay in the paint where he's effective.
Toronto shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
First free throw is good. And Ibaka's shooting ability, Doris, had enabled him to play some power forward, but his mobility was being tested.
Correct, because at Ibaka's size, it's tough to ask him to chase smaller guys around the perimeter. He is much better suited playing inside and protecting the rim. I think you saw that last season.
And both free throws good for Serge Ibaka.
Well, let's remember, Serge Ibaka is a defensive presence. This guy, an elite shot blocker early in his career, and he is now a capable scorer from just about anywhere.
Ibaka against Tatum. And here's Walker outside. And it's Toronto with the rebound. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Here's Anunoby. Softly drops in the floater.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
And here's Walker. 11 points for him in that last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And the Celtics last season mourning the passing of the great John Havlicek.
You know, Greg, he spent his entire career with the Celtics. He won 8 titles along the way. He was known as one of the great competitors and a class individual. His legacy undoubtedly will live on.
And the technical free throw is good.
You talk about players that have transformed their bodies in the NBA. How about Gordon Hayward? Has added muscle every year while maintaining that speed and agility.
Tice finds Hayward. Walker against Lowry. Fires from 14. No good on that one. So the Raptors will take it the other way. You know, Greg, when he came into the league, Hayward looked so young. You almost don't recognize him now.
I mean, the suit of armor from his time in the weight room and the hair looking sharp to match.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Guys, you talk about players coming in, and with a huge impact, Jason Tatum showed he was more than ready to be an NBA star.
Rare do you see a player as polished and as impactful as Tatum. Stepped right in to be one of the top players on a top team with Boston. Fits their system perfectly, and really the sky is the limit for that young man. Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. And you look at Jason Tatum able to play either forward position. Doris, do you think his future is at the 3 or at the 4?
I think he is interchangeable at either position because his scoring can be devastating. For Jason Tatum, it's really a matter of making sure he continues to gain strength, continue to be a force and factor on the defensive end, and probably enhance his footwork around the rim a little bit.
And so Tatum nails them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Siakam outside. No good with the layup.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Brown, good.
I'll tell you what an improvement for Jaylen Brown on the offensive end, both in recognition and execution. Hit that pull-up jumper, sir.
Here's Lowry to the wing right side. And a wide open look for Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Toronto, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Siakam looking around. And the pass to Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
The Celtics have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Lowry against Walker. That's a floater go. The rebound by Ibaka.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
He was all alone on that one.
Well, this is a quality decision maker in Kyle Lowry. Catch and shoot, no problem.
Walker with a clean look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Anunoby, defended by Hayward. Lowry with the ball. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Utah Jazz. Over Walker. Lowry can't get it to go.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Tatum kicks to Walker. Jacks up a 3. Busted. No good that time either.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Rejected by Walker.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And he gets it to go.
We know we're talking about a skilled scorer in these open floor situations. Jason Tatum knows where to be.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. Pass to Lowry. Again, the miss by Lowry.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
Kick out to Walker. Back to Tatum. Tries it from 19, and it's off the back rim. No good. Well, it was the Raptors winning their last game against the Utah Jazz.
Yeah, and defensively, boy, did they trust one another. Communicated well and just made it very difficult to get good looks in that one.
You knew they were on a string all night on the defensive end, and it always helps when someone got caught out of position, help was on the way.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Passes it to Lowry. The teardrop falls in. Lowry's got his second bucket of the night.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
Tatum against Siakam. Here's Tice. 20 points for him last game against Milwaukee. Boston, no good that time either.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And only 6 feet tall in shoes. Fred VanVleet's not the biggest, but his toughness, mentally and physically, is unquestioned.
And Kevin, growing up in Rockford, Illinois, gave him that perspective. Friends and family gone too soon. Basketball was the path to something better.
The throw good, VanVleet. Doris, if you were going to build a team around one player, who would that player be?
Well, I think because of his age and continued growth opportunity, I would probably say Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's playing at an MVP level. He's still got another decade where he's probably in the peak range of his playing capabilities. And the reality is Giannis still has so much growing to do. He's a force at the rim. He continues to build that three-point game. And Kev, once he gets that in-between game, he will be unguardable.
Can't argue with that at all. Brown outside. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Now here is Lowry. 5 points in the game. Now here's VanVleet. He's tightly guarded. Ibaka, no luck. Celtics trail by 6. Now Tatum. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Milwaukee.
Boy, and defensively, he had them off balance. He was able to come away with 4 steals.
Lowry's shot is good.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
The Celtics shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Smart passes to Tatum. It's called the run. And, yep, finally dropped after rolling around the rim. Tatum's got 6 points.
Wow, what a smart offensive player. You can depend on Jason Tatum to take quality shots within the game plan.
Ibaka looking for an opening. 6 on the shot clock. From the arc. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
And so it's Boston with it, trailing by 10. Smart passes to Tatum. Unloads from 9. The shot will not fall. Toronto with the ball. They're on a 19-6 run. And stolen by Hayward. To the middle. And here's Smart. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Here's Tatum. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Tatum's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
One thing Jason Tatum has showed us is he can make contested shots in the NBA. Think about that guy, so young, yet so unshakable.
Anunoby kicks to Lowry. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Smart. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Smart leading the charge. Here's Tice. And the layup is good.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
For Boston, they come into this one following a loss to the Milwaukee Bucks. Here's Siakam. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
So we're talking about a tough individual competitor in Pascal Siakam. He goes right at the defense.
And the most improved player in the league last season. Pascal Siakam got better in every statistical category.
Throw good, Siakam. And it's those diamond-in-the-rough players that so often elevate the top teams. And, Greg, that's what the Raptors found in Pascal Siakam.
No doubt. The 27th pick back in 2016. Now a full-time starter on a rookie contract, just over $2 million this season. He is due for a big raise.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Brown, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Toronto called for the foul.
Don't you love how physical Jaylen Brown is? This guy is not afraid to draw contact.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, the 3rd pick back in 2016. Doris, tantalizing strength and athleticism.
Well, the absolute definition of a perfect basketball body. Excellent first step. For him, it's all about aggressiveness, bringing those tools to bear in terms of your basketball skill.
And he makes the first. As you and I were just talking about this, as more and more players are going public with their trade requests, do you think that's had a negative impact on the game?
Well, Kevin, I certainly think it makes long-term planning for NBA franchises a lot more difficult because contractually we are not seeing them hold true to the particular organization they may have signed that contract with. The reality is this in today's NBA. You've got to be nimble as an organization, and you have got to be attracted to them. And I mean that with great ownership, great leadership, and who are the players currently in your system. You have got to be incredibly nimble to be successful in today's NBA.
I think you're right on. Smart finds Tice. Right side Tatum. The shot, no good. Good D by Siakam. Raptors leading by 7. Out to the right wing. Back to Lowry. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Ibaka right side. Here's on an open. Defended by Hayward. Takes the 13-footer. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup. Anunoby's got 7 points.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Tatum on the wing. 29 seconds left here in the opening quarter. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Siakam with it. What a tremendous game he played against Utah. From deep three-point range, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Toronto Raptors heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. Back right after this. Now a veteran in the NBA, Serge Ibaka, talked about his role on this team.
I like to do all those little things, running up and down, blocking shot, straight the floor, making open shot, rolling the basket, screen, those dirty work. I like to do that.
And Ibaka, Greg, a great complimentary player.
And you like his combination of size and skill, able to impact the game at both ends on a high level.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing, in your opinion?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Then it's Marcus Smart. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Wanamaker in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Boy, you've got to admire the toughness of Gordon Hayward, always looking to finish with strength off the drive.
Raptors leading by 7. Pass to Anunoby. Now, here's Siakam. And there's the pass to Gasol. Fade away. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
This guy has such incredible touch in the mid-range. There isn't a shot Marc Gasol can't make.
Outside Tatum. Kicks it to Cantor. Here's Tatum. 10 points for him. On deep. Gasol with the rebound. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Raptors. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Smart against Davis. Out left to the wing. Here's Anunoby. The three-pointer, no good. Celtics trail by 9. Hayward outside. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
You ever notice the physicality that's an aspect of Marcus Smart's game? He just powers through the defense, sensational shooting.
Very rare for players to be elite defenders from the moment they set foot in the NBA, but that was the case for Marcus Smart. A tremendous physicality to go with a pit bull disposition has made him downright scary at times at that end of the floor.
You know, Greg, defense are given for Marcus Smart. The growth necessary for him has been at the offensive end.
And now, finally making progress as a three-point shooter. Had already made strides with his passing. He's becoming quite the two-way player.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Pass to Cantor. Hayward on the wing. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
The other thing I thought was big, guys, was the incredible night he had on the glass. No one wanted any part of him down there.
Toronto leading by 5. Lowry passes to Anunoby. The shot, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Now here's Smart. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
What I love about Marcus Smart is every single trip up the floor, this guy is going to be in your grill, and it cannot be a pleasant experience to have this man guarding you.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Smart. And that defensive pressure of Smart will wear you down, Doris, over the course of a game.
Kevin, it takes its toll because his combination of athleticism, strength, and motor makes him an absolute monster on the defensive end.
And so, Smart nails both of them.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Pass to Anunoby. Takes a 3. Rebound, Boston. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, after 5 years as an assistant in Toronto, last season Nick Nurse moved to head coach of the Raptors, and the team responded. winning the franchise's first NBA championship. Nurse has been at this for 3 decades. He got his first head coaching position at the age of 23. And he has moved all throughout basketball, both domestically and abroad, guiding 15 teams in 5 different countries. After winning it all last year, Kevin, he's finally made it to the top.
David, he sure has a long and winding journey. Thank you. The Raptors making a switch here. Powell's checked in. Hayward, and off the left side of the rim, and he swirls in for it. Hayward's got 5 points so far. Toronto, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Davis against Smart. Outside, Davis. Over Hayward. And Davis can't get it to go. Here's Boston now. They're on a 14-4 run right now. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Hayward. Tatum's got the lead up to 3 now for the Celtics.
I think there's a strength that belies that frame of Jason Tatum. He just powers right through right there.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. A lot of opinions, Doris, on who may be named the coach of the year. When you look at the criteria for you when you're voting, what do you look at?
Well, obviously, you think about who has the best record. That's the first thing you look at. And what has contributed to that best record. But it isn't only about that, right? You have to consider, number one, what's the roster challenges that head coach may have had to overcome? Did he have to deal with any mid-season trades? There are so many things that go into making up a great year as a basketball coach in the NBA. So many things.
Boston making a switch here. Walker's checked in. And Toronto also making a switch. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Davis. Raptors trail by 3. Lowry passes to Hollis Jefferson. Back to Lowry. Pass to Powell. Looking for Gasol. He gets it there. Shoots over Cantor. And Gasol gets it to go. Gasol's got his second basket.
Well, Marc Gasol, 7'1". That's an easy one.
Walker against Lowry. Tatum dishes to Cantor. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Here's Powell. No points in the game yet for him. The pass to Anunoby. Powell down low. Defended by Hayward.
Encouraging to see Cantor trying harder on the defensive end. There's height. There's ability to block shots. Go to work, Ennis.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Shot's good by Walker.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
And stolen by Hayward. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. And the layup's good off the glass. And it's a 6-point Celtic lead.
Gordon Hayward has an exceptional ability to get out on the break. This guy's a terrific athlete who the defense has trouble staying in front of.
Powell, the pass to Lowry. And shot on the way. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
Guys, this guy is a natural-born scorer. Jason Tatum finding his groove.
Powell against Hayward. Powell, the pass to Lowry. And they get it. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 6 rebounds here tonight. There's the dish to Walker. To the inside. Smart. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
Shoot 2.
And that one falls for Smart. Well, the Raptors' Nick Nurse winning an NBA title in his first season. Greg is an NBA head coach.
The first time a head coach who'd also helmed a team in a foreign league has won it. Nurse often reminisces fondly on those days coaching in Europe. And this summer, he was entrusted with coaching the Canadian national team at the FIBA World Cup.
And so, Smart nails both of them.
And you know what I love, Kevin, is Marcus Smart just continues to improve. We know he's a powerful athletic guard, but he wants to keep building different aspects of his game.
A nice shot by Gasol.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now Cantor. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Kept alive. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Well, it was the Boston Celtics. Their last game, a loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee. Van Vliet with it. Working on Walker. Pass to Ananobi. Pocket 6. Hayward with some nice D. Boston leading by 8. Walker looking for an opening. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Walker's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
And here is Van Vliet. He has 5. A nice shot by Gasol. Gasol's got 10.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Outside, Walker. He kicks to Tatum. Celtics passing it around. Toronto grabs the miss. Ananobi's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Hollis Jefferson, defended by Hayward. Hollis Jefferson passes to Gasol. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Tatum. Releases from 15. The offensive rebound, Cantor. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Cantor's got the lead up to 10 now for the Celtics. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Van Vliet with it. Working on Walker. Van Vliet finds Powell. Over Cantor. The shot by Powell, no good.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Raptors trail by 10. Out to the wing. Van Vliet with it. 5 points in the game. Here's Ananobi. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. And it's Brown in for Smart. Now here's Van Vliet, guarded by Walker. Shot clock at 6. Powell kicks to Gasol. And the Raptors miss again. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Well, at 6'7", this is the forward, Jaylen Brown, who handles it well, cuts his way right through the defense.
Van Vliet looking around. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. While we have the chance, we like to reveal the list of the past month's best fast break teams in the NBA. Number 1, the Raptors.
I mean, it's about the pace they played with here offensively. They don't look like they're showing any signs of slowing down.
Now, here's Walker. 5 points in the game. Hayward goes in. It's blocked.
Wow, fantastic to see Hollis Jefferson hit it twice on the pipes. Extends out and sends it back.
Left side, Tatum. No good on the three. Raptors trail by 12. Hollis Jefferson passes to Van Vliet. Back to Hollis Jefferson. Passes it to Van Vliet. Just 5 on the clock. Powell for 3. Keeps it alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Hollis Jefferson's got his first points of the game.
But how about the persistence from Hollis Jefferson? He's keeping possessions alive with his activity.
Hayward on the wing. Outside, Walker lets it go with the 3. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Pass to Anunoby. In the corner, Powell with it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
See, the athleticism of Norman Powell is a problem. This guy understands how to get defenders committed to him.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. No good on that one.
Well, one thing there's no question about is that Norman Powell is a gifted athlete. Now it's about rounding out that game, particularly his shooting.
He hits the second from the line. 16 seconds left here in the second. Now Walker, 8 points for him. On the wing, Brown. Shoots over Powell. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. And so it's Boston, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Trailing to start the quarter, they battled hard and pulled off a tremendous comeback. Now enjoying the lead. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with head coach Brad Stevens. Coach, what did you think was the main edge you had?
Well, I thought defensively we were a lot better, and then that led to some offense. But obviously, we're playing a bunch of skilled guys, and we're able to spread the floor, and that's helpful.
Have to make them work at both ends. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It was all Jason Tatum in the first quarter. He had 14 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. Taking a look at the Celtics, Shaq, what do you think?
Well, they're getting higher percentage looks, good game planning. The ball is moving around. Guys aren't pulling the trigger at the first thing they see. They're definitely staying disciplined. That's a big part of what has them having the lead at the halftime.
Looking at Toronto, Kenny, your thoughts?
They ran into a buzzsaw, and it was on full blast. And once they fell behind, the crowd got into it, and it seemed that they lost a lot of confidence. They started pressing, forcing things, and it made it work. So in the second half, relax, man. Just remember, there's 2 more quarters. It's a fresh start.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Red Van Vliet out there with Lowry, and it's Anunoby in at the 3. Tatum's shot is off. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. The pass to Lowry. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lowry's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Raptors.
I think quickness has probably never been more important in the NBA, but you cannot overlook the value of strength. Think about a guy like Kyle Lowry. He's not the biggest, he's not the most explosive, but he's got strength and he's got that bulldog mentality.
And Kyle Lowry is never shy about contact.
You're right, Kevin. Never shy on either end, offensively or defensively. Kyle Lowry will get into you. He is the tone setter with his physicality and his effort level.
The first one falls.
Well, you have to give credit to Kemba Walker, who has always found ways to improve his game year after year. Has worked on that shot and tool set enough where he can now be a handful to defend for any guard.
Second free throw, no good. And with Walker, as he has progressed as a player, you know, Greg, so has his leadership.
And Kemba has been a natural leader for so long during his time. When your leader puts in the work that Kemba does, it has to inspire the rest of that roster.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kyle Lowry is hard-nosed, as we all know, and if you ask him, it comes from his upbringing in Philadelphia. Lowry said, a Philly player is what a basketball player is. We played on concrete. You got to be mentally tough. You're not trying to be athletic. You get hit the wrong way, you run into a metal pole. Kevin, that's what made him. From Philly to Villanova to Toronto to an NBA champion.
I don't know about running into the metal pole, but that sounds painful. He's certainly as tough as he can be. David, thank you. Hayward kicks to Walker. Back to Hayward. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. And it's 9 points for Gordon Hayward.
Attacking right there. Hayward using the strength that he has built up over the years to finish through contact.
Ibaka outside. To the wing right side. Van Vliet. It's good from about 19 feet. Van Vliet's got 7 points. Celtics leading by 13. Outside, Walker. Over Siakam. Walker's shot is off. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. The rebound by the Celtics. Walker's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the paint. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Van Vliet passes to Lowry. Back to Van Vliet. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Lowry. Drills it from outside. Lowry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Walker the pass to Tatum. Good D by Siakam.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Here's Anunoby, guarded by Tatum. Lowry can't get it to go.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Lowry. Sweet little floater. 17 points in the game.
Well, Kevin, you know this. A guy at Lowry's size has simply got to be able to make the floater. That's a big-time delivery.
That's a two-pointer from Walker, and it's Boston with another.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time, Greg. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Van Vliet's got 10 points in the game.
We call that floor vision, gentlemen. Kyle Lowry with the pretty pass.
And Walker kicks to Tatum. Takes it from 10, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And here is Van Vliet. 10 points for him. Lowry feeling it out a bit. That shot is off. So the Celtics will take it the other way.
And the Celtics looking to bounce back and make another deep playoff run.
And I think, Greg, they certainly have the talent to do it. This is a team that remains on the upswing. They have draft picks and assets. I think they are well positioned for the future.
Here's Tatum. Knocks down the 10-footer. Tatum's got 22.
You have to be effective from anywhere on the floor if you're going to be elite. Jason Tatum, the in-between game, that's on point too, fellas.
Pass to Van Vliet. Outside Lowry. Passes to Anunoby. Trying to get open as Ibaka. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Anunoby.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Pass to Tice. Outside, Walker. Over Lowry. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And the Raptors call time here. Of course, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the basement.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
I remember it very well.
Incredible.
Williams, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Davis is checked in for Toronto. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Powell.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Lowry inside the line. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Lowry's got 19 points.
Boy, that jump shooting ability, one of the keys to their offense. Between his passing and his scoring, Lowry is so hard to guard.
Unloads from 13. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense from Ibaka.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Williams against Lowry. Ibaka. Rebound by Williams. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Leading by 12.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
The drive by Siakam. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Siakam's got 8 points.
How about the athleticism of Pascal Siakam? So tough to corral when he's going on the dribble drive.
Walker against Lowry. Now here's Tatum. He's covered closely. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up from the top of the key. That one a little long.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Here's Siakam. That's in there. Davis with the assist. 10 points for Siakam.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
To the inside. Here's Tatum. Toronto grabs the miss. Here's Anunoby. 10 points for him. Shots good by Ibaka.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Walker the pass to Williams. Here's Tatum. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul. It's called on Toronto.
How about the confidence from this young gun? Jason Tatum's length is tough to deal with inside, guys.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Yeah, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80.
And that one falls for Tatum.
What's incredible to me is the first time Jason Tatum stepped between the lines as an NBA player, he had a willingness to take on the responsibility of being a go-to scorer, even in the tough moments.
Celtics making a switch here. Williams has checked in. And so he makes both from the line.
And Toronto choosing their team name back in '94. The fans helped them narrow it down, and with dinosaurs all over the silver screen, it helped tilt things towards the Raptors.
And we all remember those early uniforms, those giant velociraptors across the front. Fortunately, they've toned it down a bit since then. But I'll tell you, he's not afraid to take hits on the way to the free throw line. Kyle Lowry will manufacture points any way he has to. You know, you think about the most important players in Toronto Raptors history. Vince Carter probably number 1. DeMar DeRozan would be on that list. But boy, Kyle Lowry has got to be there as well. Remarkable how far they've come since he joined the team back in 2012.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Raptors and Lowry both grew together, Doris, wouldn't you say?
A marriage made in heaven. Kyle Lowry has always played with a huge chip on his shoulder. He still carries that edge, but that maturity and leadership turned into a championship in Toronto. Doesn't get better than that.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, the 24th pick back in the 2006 NBA draft. Who knew Kyle Lowry would develop into a perennial all-star? What an impressive career.
They get a hand on it. Tatum kicks to Brown. Tatum against Siakam. Tatum on the wing. He's got 24. And then Williams slams it in.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Raptors trail by 10. Outside Lowry. Siakam outside. Over Tatum. Siakam misses. The Celtics shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Inside, here's Walker. Great D that time from Davis.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
And Walker kicks to Tatum. Brown outside. Back to Tatum. Over Siakam. Tatum's shot is off. There's Williams. And no good that time. Good work defensively by Ibaka. Anunoby passes to Ibaka. Nice D from Williams. Celtics leading by 8. Brown outside. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by Davis. That's 23 points for Kyle Lowry. Austin with the ball. There's 1:17 left to play in the third. Takes the 13-footer. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 7 points here in this quarter.
You got to shadow Walker. His mid-range game is on point.
Siakam with it. 10 points for him. And the pass to Anunoby. Feeds it to Davis. Puts it up from 7. But he recovers it.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Here's Walker. 15 points in the game. Outside Tatum. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Shoots the 3. The rebound by the Celtics. Walker's got his 5th rebound in this one. Left side, Brown. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
How exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And 74%, you know, so-so. He probably wouldn't mind seeing it a little bit higher.
That free throw good from Brown. And Brown drops them both. With 1 on the clock. Missed. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Boston. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Brown, the small forward, with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Walker and Smart, the guards. And it's Williams at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Boston 5. Count that bucket.
Oh, Kevin, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Here's Boucher. Toronto working the ball around now. Williams with the block. It's Smart with the drive. It's blocked. Now here's Powell. Here's Lowry, and it's blocked by Brown.
Wow, twice on the pipe. Jaylen Brown with a message for the offense. Nice.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Walker dishes to Brown. Outside Williams. Kicks to Walker. Clock at 6. And the rejection by Ibaka.
Boy, still a dependable shot blocker. That is what got Serge Ibaka playing time at the beginning of his career. Nice.
And the Raptors making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. And so Ibaka will bring it up for the Raptors. Lowry against Walker. Ibaka outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
In the city of Boston, 12 championships since 2000, 6 in football, 4 in baseball, and 1 apiece in hockey and basketball.
Greg, you'd have to say Boston has become the sports capital of the country. The fans are knowledgeable, they're passionate, and they are justifiably proud.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And the Celtics, Brad Stevens, one of the youngest head coaches in the league and also one of the more respected.
And Greg, I was surprised that he didn't get any Coach of the Year votes 2 seasons ago. Think about it. The Celtics overcame injury to make the Eastern Conference Finals. Last season, he admitted his most trying in the 12 years as a coach. Boy, he is looking to get them back on track.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And Walker kicks to Williams. Back to Walker. Takes the 3. Unable to get that one. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Van Vliet passes to Boucher. And Ibaka slams it in. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
I have always loved the intensity with which Serge Ibaka plays, especially on the glass. He understands how to use his length.
And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Walker the pass to Brown. Shot from 12. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. Raptors trail by 4. Now Powell over Brown. The shot by Powell, no good. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Lowry against Walker. Now here's Tatum. Not a lot of room. Good work there as it goes. And that's now 17 points for Kemba Walker.
Well, you can tell there's a team-first mentality with the young gun Jason Tatum working to find the open teammate. Nice.
Lowry drives in, softly drops in the floater.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
And Walker kicks to Brown. And Brown throws it down.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Van Vliet with it. Now guarded by Smart. Now here's Van Vliet. D right on him. Pass to Boucher. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Walker. Here's Brown. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Powell in the high post. Brown on him. And here's Walker. Tatum finds Williams. Pass to Walker for 3. Hands it from downtown. Walker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he's kind of always had that shoot-first mentality for a point guard. And when you can shoot it like Walker, it's not necessarily a bad thing.
Lowry's shot is good.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Here's Powell and the dunk by Powell.
Boy, Kyle Lowry's defense paying dividends, gets the strip and the score for his guys.
Walker against Lowry. Tatum deciding where to go with it. It's over Powell. There's Williams. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Van Vliet, and he banks in the layup.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Williams passes to Walker. And he converts the layup. Walker's got 22.
That is how he rolls. A prolific scorer. Walker's been calling his own number tonight.
Walker against Lowry. Over Walker. Lowry can't get it to go.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
It's stolen by Lowry. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got the fast break chance. It's tipped.
Well, really improving as a defender. Jason Tatum has those long arms to redirect shots.
Walker finds Brown. And here is Williams. Guarded by Powell. Walker at the elbow. They double-team Walker. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 5th assist in this one. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Dishes it to Lowry. Banked in off the glass. Lowry's got 6 in the quarter.
Kevin, put the ball in Kyle Lowry's hand in a pick and roll, and he will pull all the right strings.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kemba Walker.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim. And
put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
And at last, he gets a little redemption. You know, it's been several games since he's been at his best. He's really been having a tough time. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens had to say to his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Thanks, David. Lowry against Walker. Out to Ibaka, and it goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Lowry. And a look now at the Boston Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll take on John Wall and the Washington Wizards. And then on Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls.
And that game against the Knicks, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Lowry has the open look. Off target with his three.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Shot's good by Walker.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Siakam outside. And Siakam throws it down.
Well, the wingspan of Pascal Siakam makes that dunk look easy.
Walker against Lowry. Steps back and shoots. Misses off the right iron. Raptors trail by 9. Here's Anunoby. He dishes it to Ibaka. Siakam outside. Shot clock at 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Boy, you look at all the athletes on this team. How about Pascal Siakam? This guy may be the fastest power forward in the NBA. And if you couple that with ball handling, this guy is tremendous in transition.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the speed and quickness of Siakam, not just an asset in transition. Doris defensively, he is something special.
There is no doubt at 6'9", but he's got a 7'3" wingspan. Siakam's combination of length and mobility, tailor-made for the modern NBA.
Siakam hits them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Walker the pass to Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 6 assists now in the game. Siakam with it. And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That's his first foul. And Toronto has possession. Here's Anunoby. Over to the left wing. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Van Vliet. And again, Toronto no luck.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Hayward kicks to Brown. Pass to Tice. Rebound by the Raptors. Ibaka's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Here's Lowry, and Hayward with the block.
Well, this is where Gordon Hayward has turned himself into a dependable two-way player. How good is he at using his length to turn away these shots?
free throw good from Brown. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Raptors. It's a 10-point game. Anunoby, good.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby, confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
Lowry against Walker. Over Lowry. But they recover it. Tice passes to Hayward. And here is Tatum. Brown outside. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Over to the wing. Outside Lowry. Stolen by Walker. Brown finds Walker. From the top of the key, he buries it. Walker's got 18 points now here in the second half.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
And, Greg, you know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut back down to 8. An important basket there from Van Vliet. Walker against Lowry. And there's the pass to Tice. Outside Tatum. The Celtics working the ball around now. Brown the pass to Walker. Shot clock at 5. Tatum, that's for 2. That one misses. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Now here's Van Vliet. A wide open look here for Ibaka. No good with the triple. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Walker. The shot from the low post is good. And the Celtics lead by 10.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt, GA. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. Walker against Lowry. Outside, Walker. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Gordon, very nice win for you guys tonight.
You know, just proud of the way we fought. We thought we shared the basketball pretty well tonight. Played pretty solid defense as well. Got the win. So.
Great effort tonight, Gordon. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
Moving.